27 is standing out to me here, maybe 59. All right, those may be numbers that may be important to you. All right, I'm going to set that to the side here and let's shuffle. Okay. What's going on here? We have apocalypsis. Okay. Okay. So this is somebody that has a whole lot going on with them. You know, I feel like I'm confused about myself, you know. This is somebody that is still learning about themselves and how all the different pieces to this person connect. And, you know, that's part of the journey, but I do feel like this is somebody that has just kind of kickstarted that journey, really. And they're trying to understand, what does this mean? You know, who am I? Why am I this way? I feel like this is somebody that kind of feels disconnected a little bit to their body. Like they're almost looking at their arms and they're like, why are my arms moving this way? Or it's interesting that it does that. Or maybe you may discover that you have gifts or talents, and it's because it's encoded in your DNA, and you're like, oh wow, like I guess that's in me to do that. And you're realizing it's something unique to you and it's a special talent because maybe people around you can't do it as well as you. You know, or they don't share that special or unique gift or talent, you know. Okay, I love that for somebody here. Let's continue to dive in. This is somebody that has to learn through trial and error. Yes, this is somebody that has to continue to try a lot of different things, a lot of different flavors in order to understand what they like and what they don't. Okay, we have Shahakiel, Angel of Sky. Okay, yeah. Again, this person may like to try on different outfits, or maybe this person likes to change up their style, or maybe this person loves dressing up, or as a kid this person maybe used to love playing dress up, you know. This is somebody that might enjoy, like, you know, fashion week, or like drag races even, or cosplay. You know, this person loves seeing how different pieces can go together and become part of this like very unique cohesive piece, and how it expresses a different part of your body, and you can become a different person, you know. This person likes to change it up, and you're finding that you don't have to conform to one thing, that you can be you can represent yourself differently depending on how you're feeling, and that's completely and totally okay. Who said you have to be one thing, right? Okay, let's see. I also feel like this person feels weighed down by societal expectations of who they are expected to be, how they're expected to live. It's like the weight, like I just feel like gravity is just too much for this person. You know, you just feel like you should be more free, more lighthearted. Like there really shouldn't be as many consequences to your actions. It's all about experimentation. Like, who cares if you want to try something completely out of the norm? People shouldn't judge you for that. This is like really that freedom mindset that this person has. And I love it. It's fun. It's fun, it's new, it's refreshing. It gets you out of that funk and that routine. Okay, tell me more about this person and their journey. Important here. Okay, number 34, octopus spirit. Yeah. Again, I do feel like this person is very like adaptable in a lot of ways. You know, this person likes to have their hands in many different things. I'm hearing likes to have their hands in different pots, you know. Um, this person again likes to try a little bit of everything. And again, what is wrong with that, right? This person may also, because of that, this person may sometimes get themselves into trouble. They're like, oh, you're right. Like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have sampled that. But I love how curious this person is. Hi, V. I'm not doing personals right now, but if you do want to pay for a live personal reading, information is in my bio. My prices are in my bio as well. They're posted on my link tree, and a link to that is in my bio if you're interested. Yeah. With the Botanical Sea Temple at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like this reminds me of somebody that's not from this um, realm. You know, this may be your first time here on Earth, or like your first incarnation, or you just haven't had many incarnations here on Earth in this dimension. This is like somebody who's spent a lot of their time in a place where freedom of expression was very open, and like this is somebody that comes from a place again that's very free, that very liberal, you know, and people didn't really judge you for what you wanted to do. And people were very lighthearted and maybe bubbly and fun. And so coming here feels so heavy. Feels like it's such a drag. You may feel like you're suffering from depression. Times you're like, wow, this is sad. Mercury, yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have Taurus. This is how you feel about the world. Feeling like it's heavy, that it moves at a slow pace, that there's so much you have to carry. Like, man, there's so much we have to do in a day. You know? It just all seems like we're doing the same thing every day, and I'm just over it. And you're over here like, I don't want to do that. You know? I want to do whatever I want to do at the very moment. You know, you're very spontaneous, or again, you just want to try new things. Like, this is somebody that doesn't want to sit still. Okay, what else then should you know? They're telling me to pull one more card. So I do feel like, again, this is someone who likes variety. Very much somebody that likes variety. Oh, okay. We have creation. Believe in your creations. Okay. So I'm hearing free form. um, on the deck, sit with your soul. The journey is within. So you, somebody here has a very like artist mindset. I'm seeing like a blank canvas and somebody that's just, you know, painting. Just you don't know what the lines are going to be. It's like, is it going to be a mountain? Is it going to be a sun? Is it going to be a turtle? Like, it just feels like, who knows what you're going to create? It's just like you're allowing your body to be in free flow. And it's so beautiful because that's exactly how you're made, you know? And it's almost as if like you're surprised at the end result because it almost seems like it just wasn't really planned. But with the bottom of the deck being sit with your soul, you know, that's exactly what you're doing. You're sitting with yourself and you're following wherever your soul is guiding you, is leading you, you know? Kind of interesting here. I love this energy. Okay. Let's pull some tarot. Page of Swords in the reverse. You may struggle with self-confidence, maybe in your professional life, right? The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Sometimes you feel, again, the weight of the world. It kind of feels like it's holding you back. Like you can't quite move forward here. Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah. It's like, man, I want to do A, B, C, and D, but for whatever reason, my circumstances aren't letting me, you know? Um, somebody here may be struggling with financial independence or just financial freedom. And somebody here may feel as if they're like racing against the clock. Like, man, I feel like time is ticking and I don't want to be stuck in this situation for too long. I don't want to wake up like and be in the same position 20, 30 years from now. The World card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So, again, this may be somebody that may struggle with depression from time to time. Like somebody could have high highs and low lows, you know. Somebody here could possibly have some mild form of like bipolar disorder here. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay, I don't know. I'm just reading energy. Obviously, I'm not here to diagnose anyone. Um, if you're ever curious about, you know, yourself, and maybe you feel sometimes that you are holding yourself back, I would definitely get assessed by a licensed psychologist. Okay. But I just feel like somebody here goes through episodes of high highs, and then all of a sudden you're falling in and you're in a complete funk, and like you're just so exhausted and you're tired and you're just like, I just don't want to get out of bed. I just feel like I just can't move, but it definitely reminds me of somebody that somebody that may have bipolar symptoms here. But with the World card, I almost feel like after this incarnation, you may take a break from coming here. You may have just wanted to try out Earth and this dimension. Like, yeah, it would be fun to see what it would be like to be here, just to find out that honestly, like, it's just not your pace. Maybe it's just way too slow for you. And so now with the World card, it's kind of choosing to go down a different corridor. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. With the King of Wands in reverse, I will say that this life experience may have really traumatized you. And you may just not be so sure or so confident about your own decision making. So again, I just feel like you might just kind of take a back seat in the future and just kind of see and observe, instead of be like the Fool card and to just jump into something because it just seems so exciting and new, and you're so ready for new experiences. This is, oh yeah, that's right. There are consequences to my decision, and again, I just feel like you'll be in this long period of healing and reflection, kind of like after all this is over, because it was just a lot, like a part of the deck at life lessons. Acknowledge and release for renewal, right? Okay, well, anything else? Is anything else you should know about this journey? I do want to clarify this King of Wands in reverse. So I want to pull an oracle specifically for this King of Wands in reverse. The Owl in reverse. Okay, yeah. So, life has made you a bit pessimistic, and as much as you can, you may want to clear out or purge your more negative perspectives, or work through them. Maybe not purge is the right word, but it's more like purge, and clear your energy and work through your negative experience so that they can be transformed. Because I do feel like, again, something about this life experience was just so traumatizing. It was just as if like you're having flashbacks here, you know? Um, yeah. Like you could haunt people with this energy, is something that I'm feeling. Don't allow yourself to feel trapped. Don't allow yourself to feel like your soul is trapped here. You feel like something's incomplete because you're not able to let go and transform this energy. You know, tell me more about this experience, this perspective of the owl in reverse. I feel like, oh shoot. Yeah, see the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody feels like they're maybe running in place. Maybe they didn't go wherever they thought they would go. Maybe they didn't achieve what they hoped to achieve, and feeling really bitter about it. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. You know, feeling unmotivated as well. Um, and maybe this affects your self-worth. I feel like somebody here was trying to force situations to happen, force things to manifest. It's like there was such a strong desire to push through these obstacles. But not able to fully see the seeds that you've planted come to full fruition. Um, you know, we learn the most through our failures, right? And they're not really failures, they're lessons. And I think somebody here had a lot of scattered energy. Um, and they honestly, somebody here just wanted to do the most. And I feel like one of the lessons here, maybe it's not, you know, the only one, but one of the lessons here is, you know, slow and steady, and being steadfast, and being diligent. You know, it wins the race. Not about, like, I'm seeing somebody trying to do a bunch of acrobatics, and trying to do the most, and it's just like, you know, manifestation maybe in the physical here on earth, in this dimension, in the 3D, maybe is a different system than you've been used to from whatever realm you were originally from, you know. So it's interesting to see that the results vary depending what kind of system you're working with, you know. um, that's what I'm feeling here. Yeah, or maybe this is something that you can just take with a grain of salt, and this is something that you can possibly circumvent by taking in this information now and kind of adjusting as needed, you know, because maybe you're not here just yet. Maybe you're still over here. Maybe this is something that you need to know to help you adjust to life here accordingly. Um, yeah, but that's what I'm feeling. I don't know. All right. Well, thanks for watching. If this resonated and you haven't yet hit the follow button, please do appreciate all the support and love. And as well as please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Soup for the Soul Tarot. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.